Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody been, man? It's been a minute since I've shot something here downstairs in the studio. Got a few people in here. I know it's Friday midday, you know what I mean? So probably not going to get that many people watching, but I'm trying to stick to a schedule because I really don't do any other content or anything like that. So um I'm trying to at least stick to this every Friday. I know I didn't do it last Friday. I was out in Kansas doing a lot of work and stuff, so wasn't able to, I did it on Monday. So gonna try and keep this rolling here. Hey, what's going on? All set, automatic beats, Nick and Patrick Murphy, dude. Patrick, dude, this dude does not miss any of my streams, man. This dude is always here. It's crazy, man. Crazy. So there was like mining disrupt just ended, you know what I mean? And there was I haven't really watched a lot of it yet because I've been busy. You know what I mean? So I did catch a video from Greater Good about Shit Creek making script miners and Bitcoin miners. And I know that he's excited for it, and I'm sure some other people are, but I'm actually not. Because I don't really care about the whole Bitcoin mining thing. That's totally different. That's really industrialized, so I don't really care about that one anymore. But script mining, I do care about because the more machines that are coming online, the further our profitability is going to get driven down. We don't want Shit Creek to make script miners. We don't want Loco Tech to make miners. Okay. Um, because the more of these companies that come out and keep producing these machines because they see everybody buying them, the further your profitability is going to go down the drain for all of our machines. I actually I was hoping that they didn't make script miners. I knew that it was probably inevitable because every unit from Ice River is pretty much unprofitable, depending upon your electric rate, obviously. But under most even single digit rates, the Ice Rivers are unprofitable. Um, so to me, it's just like they keep making these quick cash grab machines, and they needed to get into more sustainable, long term machines like Bitcoin miners and script miners, right? Um, I but to me though, I don't want any more script manufacturing going down. You know what I mean? Because if if they produce another 5, 10,000 units of script miners, that's just that much more hash rate that's coming on the network. That much more the difficulties will go up. That much more and less yields we're going to make, which means less money in everybody's pocket. All right, you don't want that. Um, it's I know why they're doing it. Um, I just in the end it's gonna suck. And I know some people that like Ice River products, and I don't have anything against Shit Creek products. Um, other than their manufacturing processes are terrible. And almost every launch they've ever had, there's always been a problem. Except for the KS5 series, it's been pretty solid with those. But usually, every other thing that they've ever produced has had firmware, thermal paste, all kinds of weird issues, you know what I mean, from manufacturing standpoints. I think they just don't test their machines in enough environments that are realistic to in an air cooled environment. You know what I mean? So that's just me though. Um, other than that, I haven't watched anything else. Other than that one, just happened. I had a couple minutes before I was gonna go do something, and it just popped up on my feed on YouTube, and I was like, well, I got 5 minutes, I'll watch it really quick, and I just kind of skimmed through it. Um, I gotta take back that the KS1. My KS1 did not break even. My KS3Ms did not break even. Any unit I've ever had from Ice River has never broke even or done me good. I've sold all of them except for the KS3Ms that are in my garage right now that are just door stops at this point. So, yeah, yeah, I don't, yeah, I'm really not a huge Ice River fan. The lithium, the AL0 when it first came out was okay, and then like boom, like a month later, instantly. I'm not gonna say unprofitable, but you're gonna get paid back never. And then they came out with their AL3s, and then obviously lithium went down, and also with all the machines coming online, more hash rate, increased difficulty, less yields, drove everybody's profitability really far down. Like I don't even think it's profitable even at like 6 cents to even use the AL3. It was like one of the most quickly unprofitable machines to ever come out. Um, yeah, I'm just not a fan of Ice River. I feel like they're about quick cash grabs and to pump everything up and make machines, but they're not there to make long-term profitability for everybody. That's just my thing with Shit Creek. Everybody has their own opinion. Did good with the GPUs I had on NiceHash while ETH was on mineable and switched to Caspa. Huh. Yeah, the people to me who mine Caspa like early with GPUs are the people who did the best, right? As far as like making money. Um, and then there's a few people who got some KS3s and stuff. They did okay. So how you doing, Yusuf? How you doing, man? We don't have that many viewers today, but then again, it's in the middle of the Friday afternoon. People probably commuting home and all that stuff. And yeah, I was just trying to keep it going on Friday. This is the only time I have the day. I have to like a couple hours. I have to go get my oldest kid from track, and then I'm going out tonight. So it's just like, yeah, I'm I don't have any other time today, unfortunately. I gambled on the KS1, mined it on NiceHash, used the profits on easy mining. The Yeah, but here's the thing is like that's what I'm saying is the people who got Caspa in early did great, right? I have 3 KS3Ms right now up in my garage. If I plug them in, I'm losing money every single day. You know what I mean? Like that machine's like I don't know. It's barely a year old. You know what I mean? Um it's the Ice River resell so far right now is terrible. I want you to tell me an Ice River unit that's come out in the last 12 months that you could sell for and make a decent amount of money on, that you're not going to lose money on. You can't give me one. You can't give me one Shit Creek box that's come out from Shit Creek that I could sell money on and not take a huge hit on what I paid for it. It's just not possible. Oh, dude. Oh, trust me, man. Bitmain hasn't even stomped on them yet. I guarantee you. Okay. Like Alpha Pax is in the mix right now with script. Okay. And Bitmain's letting them do their thing, and stuff. All right. I guarantee you over the last Bitmain's going to come out with something to stomp out all of the script mining. They will. They will snuff everybody out. They just like they did to the you remember those things? What was it? Gold Shell made it, right? It was a KD Max or something. It was like $40,000. Okay, it was only profitable for like a month. Okay, and then Bitmain came out and like destroyed it. Okay, like nobody buys gold shells anymore. Okay, I mean, I guess you home miners do, but I mean, I wouldn't because gold shells are payback nevers. But that's just my opinion, and everybody has their own. But it's just, yeah, I Bitmain is letting them be in the mix right now. Okay, uh, I would not buy 3090s. Um, 3090s for $800, dude. Jesus Christ, dude, that's so expensive. I got my 3090s for 375 a few years ago. But that was a really good deal. I mean, I wouldn't pay more than like $550. That's just my opinion. 800 is way too much. That's way too much for 2 generations ago. You know what I mean? I wouldn't pay for it. And I know people want to get on Bass, and right now, obviously, 4090s, 5090s in high demand. It's a great time if you have 4090s to sell them. I'm hanging on to mine because I like the steady, revenue from my AI rentals. I'm about $200 a day now, so I definitely like I definitely like my AI, dude. I don't really touch it. It just sits there and just the money printer just keeps printing hundreds. So I'm definitely happy with that investment. It's definitely you're not you're not going to get those big jumps in like price appreciation, obviously, when you're doing AI rentals, but it's also, I think it's a much lower risk, in my opinion, than like if you were to buy like a bunch of L9s or something like that. I think I would rather have the AI aspect than have the L9s, especially with recent news of more companies producing more script miners. Like I said, it's only going to drive your profitability further down and yields less and all this other crap. When somebody makes another one or makes more, it's bad. It's bad for everybody, unless there's price appreciation. Right? That's it. That's the only thing that fixes it is price appreciation. Yes, script is probably the next one to be industrialized. Is probably when I'm. I mean, that's inevitable. Um, so um, actually, NJ Tech, the Litecoin actually is only like 15% of the profitability on the L9 or any of the other script miners. The real profit comes from Doge. That's essentially your profit. The Litecoin is so minimal, it's almost nothing. So the Doge is literally the main contributing factor of your profitability on script mining. Yes. Doge is that is the deciding factor. So yeah, they could. I mean, they wouldn't pump Litecoin. If anything, they would pump Doge. Um, right now, I keep so. This is what I do, Chuck. Is I'm at right now verified. My rigs are all verified. I'm at 25 cents a 4090, and yeah, I could probably charge more like 30, and I have. And I made a little more money, but I noticed something, right? So I stretch out my rentals, right? I stretch them out for like 6 months, right? No maintenance windows or anything. Like I did from January to June, okay, that these people could rent it. All right. So I do really long rentals, and what I do is I charge 25 cents. All right. Because I would rather have a long-term rental come in and just rent it the whole time, dude. I want that sucker to be rented the whole time. I can charge 30 cents or 27.5 cents or whatever, but I find that the rentals aren't as long and they're not as consistent, right? So to me, I would rather take a little bit less, but I get 100% rental time. You know what I mean? It's kind of that trade-off you have there. So that's to me, that's where I've had the best success. There's other platforms you could try too. Um, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Um, and I have a decent 4090 farm. I have about 30, I think it's 32 4090s. I got a I got a fair amount of 4090s. Um, Yusuf. Okay, hey man, I'm gonna let you know right now, Yusuf, that I am not your Octominer Octo server representative. You got to talk to those guys, dude. Okay, all right. I'm not calling chili for you. Send them a message. I know I put you in that chat with them, and I know you're chatting with them, and you bought everything. But yeah, send them a message in there. Ping Harry and Chili in there, and let them deal with it. Like, but me, man, I can't do anything. I'm not. I'm a little plankton in the sea. I mean nothing to nobody. All right. Uh, sorry, man. I'm I I have to do customer service at my own company. All right. Let alone I'm not going to be customer service for another company. All right. So trust me, it took me a while to get it from Harry, but he'll get it to you. Don't worry. I know you're worried right now, but don't worry. They're not like that. That's only for YouTube members, Duke Nukem. I mean, no, yeah, I'm not playing customer service. Definitely not. Um, but yeah, I mean, to me, uh Yusuf, even look, I could call Chili right now, but it wouldn't do anything. All right, it won't do anything because he still has to talk to Harry. So me saying something versus you saying something is the same thing. If that makes any sense. Uh, Duke, I'm fully rented, man. All 4090s fully rented, man. 4090s. I think they're going to be a great card for a few more years, man. Um, dude, I look exhausted. Hey, dude. Well, um, yeah. I mean, I don't feel okay. I'll put this way: I don't look exhausted, but I mean, it's probably because the lighting. I don't have any like light pointing directly at me, but I actually went to bed really early last night. Um, I went out last night, and when I got back, I laid on the couch for a little bit, took a nap to like 9, and then I woke up at 9 o'clock at night, and I was like, I made sure the kids went to sleep for school, and then I just went back to bed. That's actually like one of the longest nights I've slept in. I don't know, a really long time. It's probably just the shadows because I don't have any light pointing directly at me. But actually, no, I feel pretty good today. So probably VRAM is the most important the generation. I mean, well, no, there's VRAM, tensor cores, CUDA cores, the tensor cores and all that stuff. Um, the 4090 really is the sweet spot. Well, not anymore because they're really expensive right now, but they were the sweet spot, okay, for price versus performance and the return on your investment when you did buy them and rent them, right? Like when they were around 2000 or less, okay, you're getting your money back in it probably under 10 months, okay? That's a really good investment, okay? Most you wouldn't even think to even like most people get even invested back in 2 years on some digital stuff. Okay. So investment under a year is retarded. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So, um, which is why everybody went 4090s. Fucking guy, but buy Z15s. Don't listen to him about AI. Yeah. Hey Luke, there you are. Hey, why are you in here, man? Shouldn't you be fixing stuff? Okay, shouldn't you be fixing some stuff? I'm just kidding. Don't do about AI. Like, no, don't do 3080s and 3060s. Okay. I mean, look, if you have the cars and you have extra hardware and it's not doing anything, sure, turn it on. Are you gonna make a lot of money? Probably not. You're gonna make like, I don't know, maybe $1.50, $2 a day. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna make money, but I wouldn't actively like say, hey, I'm gonna go build a multi 3060 rig or 3090 rig. Nope. It's when I'm it's all about the 8 card 4090 rig. That's really is the moneymaker. Oh man. It's yeah, yeah, you can run your LLMs on Z15s. Buy Z15s, please. This guy doesn't even have them all fixed yet. And he wants people to buy more. This guy. Speaking of which, um I have another pallet of Z15s coming in again. So yep, we got another one of those, another 120. Um, so that'll be cool. There you go, man. That's not bad. That's not bad, Chuck. $6 a day, man. That's good money. Are they mining or are they actually doing AI workloads though, or Chuck? I'm curious about what they're pulling for power. Is that's the only reason why I'm asking? So now I think a total machine count. How many Z15s have I bought? See here. 150. Yeah, one no. Yeah, 150 was the first one for the first two. Then 120, 270, and 390. 390 Z15s I've purchased so far. Probably AI. Total rig is only 400 watts. Okay, yeah. It's doing some language training then. That's cool, man. Dude, you're making a killing on that, dude. You're making at least like $5 a day after everything. That's good, man. There you go. An extra, 100 150, ducats in the freaking bank after everything. That's pretty good, man. Enough to pay like a cell phone bill or something, that's pretty cool. Pay some car insurance. So definitely badass. Definitely, man. I kind of grew my farm kind of big. I sold off a lot of crypto and stuff like that to do that, but I wanted to get like a really good amount of passive income because like maybe one day if I needed to rely on that income, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You're making like 200 bucks a day, you know, that's like 6 grand a month. I mean, that's like a really pretty decent livable wage. You know what I mean? So, um, but I just use the money to just like invest. I just reinvest the money back into my portfolio for like mutual funds and stocks and everything like that. I'm a huge person in generational wealth building. 1830 60 is making 4 cents an hour. Ugh. Yeah, to me the like it's 4090s is the bare minimum. But here's the thing is, guys, is you can't just buy one 4090, make a computer, put it on VAS, and expect to be rich. Okay. Or expect to make good money. To me, the sweet spot with 4090s are the 8 cards. They're always rented because they offer a high volume of compute. Um, so usually I don't ever have my non-rented. So yeah, I don't the 1 and 2 card 4090 rigs, they're just too saturated. There's too many of them, right? And it's too obtainable. So you do have to end up spending like 20K, you know what I mean, at least to get a good 4090 rig going. Um, so that's just kind of what you need to do, which the reason that those machines do so well and stay rented all the time is that there's not as many because there's obviously a price barrier that people aren't going to spend 25,000 dollars on a single server, right? Even though it does make sense to spend the money to actually build it, but most people don't have that kind of money laying around to build one of those. So that barrier to entry, dude, my phone is just going off the hook right now. All these text messages. Jesus. Uh um Here he says 4 cents each, but before um you can Yusuf, um but epics you have to be careful when you buy them uh used um from like eBay because some of the epics are vendor locked. So which means that like it'll only work like let's say you buy an epic and it's a vendor lock to like Dell. That means that it's gonna be for a proprietary Dell system. And um Octo server uses it's a silk screened super micro, right? So you need to be careful when you're buying epics and make sure that you read them very carefully and that they're not vendor locked. If it says vendor locked, do not buy it. It will not work. Um, but yeah, and then obviously check the compatibility of whatever. I don't know which generation of epic you went with, but just make sure that the whatever you're buying is compatible with the socket. And also when you're changing CPUs with the epic, make sure to use the torque tool. Actually, I got it right over here. You're gonna want you're gonna want one of these. Okay. It's used for the thread rippers and the epics. It's the torque tool for the CPU to make sure that you're not over torquing the socket. I mean, you can do it by hand, but this is kind of like a torque wrench, so it'll click when you hit to the certain amount of pressure you need to do. You can buy a little like torque screwdriver, and you can look it up online. I don't remember what the newtons are or the foot pounds on these things, and what's required. So I think the information is online somewhere. I don't know where, but I remember do seeing it somewhere. Um, 14 Newton meters, Duke Nukem. Okay, I don't remember what it was. Don't remember what it was. Um, Other than that, I have another pallet coming in. That's going to be here Tuesday, and then hopefully Luke gets me his pallet next week. Right, Luke? I'm waiting, Luke. Where's my pallet? Um, and then other than that, just been working, and then you know, enjoying myself at the end of the day. Kind of going out here and there. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty good lately. Let's see here. Oh, you know what it says right here? Hold on. It says right here at the top. Here, 13. I'm like trying to get like the light to hit it. 13.3. See if that camera picks it up. It's probably not. There you go. Look at that. 13.3 pounds. You can kind of see it there. Huh. Anyways, I just buy this. I don't know. I think it's like $10, $20 on Amazon. It's not expensive. So um sales on the Z15s. I mean, it's going good, man. We just working on that one client. We got one client, overseas that we're working on. He ordered 100, and we're talking future orders down the road with him. So we're just gonna keep plugging away with him. He might be my I might not even sell Z15s on the open market anymore. Might just sell it to him. So yeah, it's been going good. The Mining King Industries business has been going well. Pretty happy with it so far. But yeah, it's been pretty solid. So far I've had pretty good luck with those so far, and I got Luke who's really good at diagnosing boards, and I sent him a reflow, an actual real reflow oven, that he's using over there. So now we're reflowing boards properly, not with a Black and Decker toaster oven, which is what he was using before. So no, it's going well. I have let's see here, my epics. I have some Gen 3 and I have Gen 2s. Um, I have three Gen 3s and one Gen 2. Um, the I'm going in Vast right now. Hold on, I have to log in. I don't remember. I hardly even look at this stuff. Watch, I'm gonna go in there and they're all not gonna be rented anymore. I only check this stuff like once a month. Really, honestly, I just see paychecks just keep rolling in from Fast. I don't even look at it every day. No, they're all rented. I have a um my Gen 2 Epic is a 7642, which is 48 cores, 96 threads. And then on my three Octo servers, I have a dual which means two CPUs, dual 7543s. So there's 64 cores, and that's for both, 64 cores, 128 threads. And then I have a half a terabyte of RAM in there. And then U.2 NVMe's. Hey, what's up, Wolf? You should be at work, man. It's only like what, like lunchtime there over back home in Seattle. Most people don't even know that about me, but I'm originally from the Seattle area. Oh yeah, you're at lunch, huh? Hey, you work South Seattle, Wolf, or no? Oh, North. Okay, I work South Seattle. Yeah, dude, you're in like the worst traffic going home and going to work. I feel so bad for you right now, Wolf. I drove from South Seattle in the afternoons. Ugh, I just remember like those long traffic days, especially when there's like an accident. And it's like takes like 4 hours to get home. Ugh, dude, I don't miss it at all. I really don't. I hate the traffic there so much. I drove from I don't know, Wolf, if you know where Puyallup is, but I drove from Puyallup to South Seattle for like a decade. So I do not miss traffic. I live in a little town here in Missouri of like a couple thousand people, and there's never traffic here. I can get to anywhere I need to go. I can go to the next town over where the Walmart is and all that stuff, and I can get there 10 minutes. It's great. Oh man. I love the small town, man. I don't even know what traffic means anymore. I remember like dude, when I when I went to go Chicago to go training for the ASIC training, dude, the traffic in Chicago was so bad, dude. I'm like, I do not miss this city life at all. I was like, I hate this. I'm sitting here not moving. This is I'm like, dude, I'm like, F this. This sucks. Oh, don't miss. I do. I hate traffic. I have sat in so much traffic for most of my life commuting for work. I'm never doing it ever again. Never, never, never. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Nuke. And yeah, maybe something might happen down the road with the Missouri location. Um, you never know, right? You never know. Um, the door is closed for right now, but you don't know what's going to be in the future. I love it out here in Missouri, man. I don't know why everybody called it misery, but I actually genuinely like being out here. People people are they're nice, man. They're genuinely nice to everybody. Like when like when I lived in the Seattle area, everybody was just assholes. All right. Everybody hates everybody else. Everyone's flipping everybody off. Everyone just hates life. Everyone hates their commute. You know what I mean? Like nobody's happy. Like, dude, like small towns are way different. It's uh hey, dude, there you go. There's my buddy, man. What's up, Second CL? This guy over here, big Hollywood movie star, Mr. Second TL Mining. Yeah, I'm hanging out for like another I'm gonna hang out for like another 15 minutes or so. I'm only doing an hour today. Kind of got a busy day. Oh, hey, we I don't have anything to fix today. 6 I shipped out a bunch of stuff. I shipped some stuff back to clients. I shipped some stuff back to sites that I fixed. Um, you know what I mean? I don't I'm gonna be honest. Today was me just being an AMA and just kind of talking about just whatever, really. Not even a Z15. Ah, dude, I worked not not last night, because last night I went to bed early for once, and that's why I wasn't in Discord. Um, the night before I worked and I got a bunch of Z15s done. I did like 12. Um, so it's been crazy. So far I got like I'm at like almost 50. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you of Z15s? I mean, it's not bad, man. It's not bad, dude. It's not bad. I mean, it's a couple hours every day, and yeah, there's some days I just go in there and I'm like, oh man, dude, I don't feel like doing this. But I told the person who's buying it from me, he wants it, within a certain time frame. He wants it from when we made the deal. He wants it in 30 days, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna honor that. So I have to, you know what I mean? We're like halfway through that period and I'm about halfway done. So it's looking pretty good, right? Um, so I would say a 3 or a 4 second TL. A 3 or a 4. But I mean, I got my system down really good, you know what I mean? To where it doesn't take me that much time. You know what I mean? So um I could repaste, I could tear down, repaste 4 machines, which is what that's 12 boards, and have them all clean and repasted, put back together, and have them mining in like an hour and a half, give or take. You know what I mean? And that's me not even going fast. This is me just put some music on, just kind of taking them out, kind of just doing my thing. I mean, if I want to go really fast, I could probably get it done in like, I don't know, an hour, like about 15 minutes per machine. Um, shouldn't it be a scale of 1 to Z15? And I guess, Yusuf, I don't understand your question. What are Z15 sales like? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by what are they like? Like, do people buy Z15s? They do. Um, they do buy them. Um, it's just like any other ASIC, man. It's up and down. Right now we have a big order of 100, and then uh, yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Yep. And here's the thing: is look, is okay. Whenever little business insider trick, okay, you never want to over leverage yourself, right? Okay. So I didn't buy all 800, okay, because I didn't want to get stuck with that many Z15s, right? In case they don't move, okay? And then I just have a bunch of Z15s I'm holding on to. So I buy them per pallet, and this helps reduce my risk, right? So, and let's just say I did have a slow period. What I would do is like, say let's say like people weren't buying them. I would just get them all fixed as much as I could on the last pallet, and then I would just sit on them and just wait for them to sell. You know what I mean? And then I would probably, depending upon how many I moved, would depend on if I would order another pallet or not. Because maybe I might just back out and not buy anymore. You know what I mean? You kind of have to look at the market, you know what I mean, and do like a risk analysis, you know what I mean, every time you do it. So, um, uh, this Hawk's using me as a freaking clipboard. This freaking guy, dude, I swear to God, you know, charge him like a freaking iCloud service fee for this. Um, but yeah, they're moving. But like with any business, there's risk. You know what I mean? Like, so you just got to be careful when you're getting into that kind of stuff. I'm so far that big, huge pile I had in my garage, you know what I mean? I had to get through. I'm about 60% through it. It's like only a little pile in the garage now. So it's definitely getting down there. And yeah, we're making good headway right now. I just seen this like freaking MOSFET just randomly just on my desk here from a Z15. I got random stuff all over my house, man. Uh so many computer parts everywhere in my house. It's sad, dude. It's let's see here. Um Other than that though, I'm still trying to sell my custom loop. I haven't had any real takers out here in Missouri. So and I'm not gonna sell it any cheaper than what I have it listed at right now. So I'm probably just gonna keep it, honestly. Maybe I'll give it to one of my kids. If they do good by the end of the school year, I'll give them my custom loop that I have. Because yeah, I'm not selling it less than what I have it for because I have it really low right now. I was just gonna see if it was just gonna move, but um obviously not. I'm not in a very big town, so there's not too many towns around me. So I'm probably limited to how many people are near me because I'm used to being in more bigger areas like Phoenix and like Seattle where there's lots of tech and lots of people and you could easily sell computers, dude, like anything. Out here it's a little harder to move that kind of stuff. Um but yeah, that's trying to think of anything else. If I got anything else going on, I'm doing. Yeah, that's true, Duke. I've had like don't get me wrong, I've had a couple people like, do like, like send me some offers, but like they're like really low. Like I could literally probably take the GPU out and sell it for that on eBay. You know what I mean? On the full custom loop. So it's like, no, I'm good, dude. I don't have to sell it. I can keep it. You know what I mean? But yes, I would like the extra money, but I I don't have to have the extra money. You know what I mean? So it's like if I don't get what I want for it, then that's fine. You know what I mean? So I'll just give it to one of my kids. So not a big deal. Um let's see here. What else? Um Dude, what leave me alone, Siri. God damn, dude. This phone's like has a mind of its own now. I don't know. I can't really think of I don't really have anything coming up really at all. I've been doing more Linux training. I'm going for another cert, which is like the LSF7 or 207 or I don't remember what it is. It's another. It's there's the initial I think free Linux cert that I got, and then there's the paid one, and I'm doing the paid one, which is like the next step up. Um, I did some hours on that today. Uh, so that's good. I have a guy that I've been training for Flux nodes and the data center stuff, so that's been helping me out with that. We have another guy who's really part-time in Kansas. You guys probably know him. His name's Teaspoon, Teaspoon Miner. He helps out 1 or 2 days a week. So, and I'm kind of got those guys kind of dialed in now. Finally, we kind of got everything kind of dialed in. So now I'm going to start trying to focus more on certifications and, you know, being more of that CTO role, looking for new technologies for the company and stuff like that. Um, so, but I still have to manage all the ASICs and the sites and all that stuff too, but it's nice having some help. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. It's been about an hour, and it's been kind of a slow stream, but that's mostly because I'm not prepared, obviously. But I appreciate you guys all hanging out. I will be here next Friday on Fix It Fridays. I will make a better effort, and I will have something to fix here on the table that we can do together. So, yeah, I will catch you guys next week on Friday. Hopefully, if I'm not out of town or something like that. So, all right, you guys have a good weekend, and I'll catch you later.